Nothing quite like it, you know? First run of the day. First recording of the day. First of the day. We're on Ascension 8. Now, elites are gonna be tougher. Which means, well, I think we're truly out of the easy part of the game. We're going to have to play smart. Now, if you look at the last episode, you might not believe that, because I played about as stupidly as possible and still won, like, kind of convincingly. 3 elites, and they're late. If we go for them. Interesting. I don't know what this elites are tougher means. Maybe it means they're tankier. Like they have more HP. Maybe their effects are a little more effective. But I do know one thing, and that thing is that we're probably not taking the next 3 combats are at 1 HP. Honestly, I'll tell you, we're losing all of our gold to attain a card. Wow, okay. All of these I like. Juggernaut may be the least impactful here. Or I should say, it doesn't immediately win Act 1 for us. Neither, I think, does Reaper fit that. Offering is just, like, it's good for everything. So why wouldn't we take it? I have to be careful with our HP. But we do have plenty, well, we have campfires. I'm not going to say we have plenty of them, because that's patently false. I could offering, but I could also draw my defense. I'm more likely to draw attacks. But you're not attacking this turn anyway, so we'll preserve our ability to heal. Fairy in a bottle is basically like amazing, and I'm gonna take Carnage. I think we've kind of been missing this, like taking an early big attack. It worked well for me starting off, and I've kind of abandoned it in searching for OP stuff. So we'll go back into it. And maybe we'll have more consistent early games as a result. You're just defending. And we might have a Carnage coming. See, the Carnage allows you to play way more, I don't know, passively, but still feeling like you're making the correct play. So we took less damage. We could have taken 2 additional damage if we played the bash, but we didn't need to. Here, though, I don't think we're that interested. Sword Boomerang just isn't great without strength. I wouldn't take it until you get some strength. Now, with strength, it can go crazy, but same thing with Burning Pact. I don't really understand why this is so high rarity. I could take a Reckless Charge. I think we are currently set up. We have some draw. We have some energy. I think we're currently set up to maybe... Unfortunately, we didn't have enough gold for the Cleric. It's very sad. We're set up to kill people pretty quickly. First turns. Just the best kind of turns. With offering, we definitely kill you. And you're gonna hit it, well... We could take 1. Yeah, let's just take 1. And heal. And you're most certainly dead this turn. I guess you weren't most certainly dead, because we had a daze and we were drawing, but it worked out. So we get +5 health. And now here we are, fighting Slaver. I think we do Offering, maybe. Maybe not. I mean, we can block everything and deal damage. And we're gonna be doing this same thing here. So, I don't know. Feels fine to me. Well, now it's stopping being as fine. We take 5. As long as we don't take any more, then we made a net neutral play, I guess. Entrench is really good. You would think that you would only want it in a barricade deck, but getting an upgraded Entrench and an upgraded body block just, it's so much damage. A Cleave could be interesting though, because we don't have any AoE. And our other options are Immolate and Whirlwind, which Immolate obviously would be the best. And Whirlwind takes a little bit to get off the ground. But I think one Rogue Entrench, because I think our deck quality is quite high right now. I think we can throw a few... We can get a little bit ahead of ourselves without, you know, getting destroyed. And versus our first elite, what is the most likely... I mean, upgrading Carnage will be best versus all. And we want to be playing Carnage whenever we see it. So this makes sense to me. Of course, that Entrench is going to be useless as a 2-cost card. But that's not what we picked it up for. That's what we're going for in the future. It's not what's going to make the difference for us in the here and now. I guess let's draw first, because we could get the Offering. Actually, let's not, because we draw all of this. If we Offering, I think Bash plus Carnage does you pretty dang well. So let's just make do while where we are. You are doing a lot of damage though, but we're at full and we're healing for 6. So I think just going for the Offering play here. So we might even still have you with just the strikes. I think we barely have you, yeah. Right on the dot. Ooh, Singing Bowl early. It's very nice. Like, why would we take any of this when we could just get +2 HP? That right there. We obviously don't want to get greedy, but we've got good card quality, so now we can be even stricter about what we add. And here, I will upgrade the Entrench to get it to its... Basically make it a worthwhile card to play. And we're going right, so we can hit another Campfire. And the Prayer Wheel. Okay. Well, you know, check him PC, I guess, is what you might be saying. Streamer luck, YouTuber luck. You know, I don't know if I can show you my mod lists. You know, I might have to cover up this controversy of getting 2 decent relics at the start of the game. Should be okay, though. We're likely to see a Sentries. So maybe not putting as many dazes. I mean, just upgrading the Shrug It Off might be our play. Although this does 2 more cards. Card draw is really good. Yeah, let's go for that. It's in between that and the other one. I would search for the loot. I would search one more time. Well, Lagavulin, I think... he's starting with... oh, crap. That's... Power Potion, please? Okay. No, okay, that's actually... do we barricade or Juggernaut? I don't really know. Like, we're starting off on the back foot. I mean, he's gonna bust through our block regardless. Like, if we play 2 defends and then trench, it'll be 20, which will block his next attack. Which would allow us to play more aggressively. I guess we get more damage, because this does 15 this turn, but next turn we'll have to... I think the barricade is slightly better here. We could have duped the Juggernaut, but I don't think it's that dire. I mean, maybe I'm incorrect. Also, why does the adventurer not have his pants on? What were you doing, Lagavulin? What did you do to him? See, this would have been awful if we didn't have the 20 block, but we do have it. Now, unfortunately, we can't play Bash and Carnage. Kind of was hoping for the offering. We had a decent shot of drawing not this configuration of awfulness. I genuinely just think we're gonna double Carnage you. Because this is not very good for us. This is pretty... it's what I would say is pretty bad for us. Now, 5... so we've got, what, 15 plus 27? Which is not enough. If we get Bash... we don't get Bash, but we do get Entrench. So I think that's what we're doing. We're gonna Carnage you, Entrench, and take no damage. And I think this kills you. Doesn't... we're gonna play all of it anyway. We get Champion's Belt, which, as we saw, I don't remember if it was the last run I recorded or the run before that, but Champion's Belt is... it's beautiful. It's very nice. So I would say that's worth it. We had to use 2 very good potions. Well, I would say the Dupe Potion is very good. The Power Potion had a high roll in its effectiveness there. And I think we are taking Body Slam. Spot Weakness. I love Spot Weakness. But you do draw it sometimes when the enemies aren't attacking. Which it happens more than you would really think. You're like, I'll just use it when they're attacking. And if they're not, it's fine. Well, you kind of start relying on that strength coming in. And we can still... if this elite goes poorly for us, we can nope out. Take the question marks into the heal, if necessary. Carnage gets us mighty close to killing one of these guys. What do we think are... I mean, if we get Shrug It Off and Trench, that's 16. So you go down to, what? 14? So yeah, that would kill you. And in fact, it would even kill you. But you have more health. The most likely... I guess... how the turns are going after this is that we're probably playing Carnage on each of you. And then hitting you again. I'm worried to take a little bit of damage here. And I think we are forced into the offering. Alright, we get good stuff. We're drawing another defend, which is fine. So, I mean, if we entrench just right now, we body slam, we can then play Reckless Charge and 2 strikes on maybe you, and then we get the Carnage again, maybe? High roll it next turn? I guess I do need to consider that if I apply Vulnerable, I will also apply a Weak. Although it's gonna... I think it will negate the Vulnerable, which won't... From the wording, it sounds like it won't apply this, maybe? Obviously, I'd have to test, I'm guessing. But we make use of our adequate grasp of mathematics to kill that guy. And then I think doing 28. So this is 12 plus 7. So I think we go for you, and then we start working on you. Oof. I guess we did add an additional days. We kind of low rolled the dazes. So we're gonna have a bit of a rougher turn here, but now they're both on 28, so we can, once we get the Carnage, which we didn't get it this turn, once we get it, one of them's toast. So I guess we should start working on... You're attacking next turn. We're not entirely guaranteed to get the Carnage next turn. But if we do, I'd rather put my damage into you, because I think that's the timeline we're working on. Alright, that's the good timeline. So now you go down to 2 strikes, which we could get. We didn't, but it's okay. We have enough defense to be fine. We took, what, 20-something damage in this fight? So that's... Ooh, Sharon's Ashes? That would have been crazy on the last run. We were exhausting so many cards. I do love a power through. I won't lie to you. I love a power through. Just one, though. As a treat. Okay, well, we don't have any block cards, so we're playing Offering. The 6 damage now might as well be taken in the hopes that we don't take the 18. And I think that we could maybe put that into practice because we have all of the... Ooh, you charlatan. You changer of ways. Who says no to 56 damage body slam? And we could have even made it better if it was upgraded. So that's our next upgrade target. We get the Carnage. And we're feeling good. I mean, I'm feeling good. Okay, 2 Carnage is a bit much. Almost Strike is nice. Let me see what we have. Feel No Pain. I mean, we do have some nice stuff. We could certainly get a Feel No Pain. I guess Feel No Pain doesn't hurt very much in the grand scheme of things. I think we'll take 2 max HP. Now this elite could be kind of scary. But, I mean, we have decent potions. And it is Gremlin Knob. Not the best first turn, it has to be said. Yeah, not very good. Although, what are we thinking? This is a skill, and you're hitting me for 8. I think maybe using the Dex potion into hopefully getting a decent body slam might be helpful. Because if we go... We're basically using that in exchange for maybe getting an upgrade at this campfire. Hopefully we don't get damaged enough to where we can make that a reality. Okay, we do get the bash. I was going to entrench body slam, but in light of this, we're gonna bash and carnage. So we block this turn. We get a little bit more block from Feel No Pain. And we're gonna take quite the amount of damage. Right. Unfortunate. Unfortunate there. Oh man. I don't think we could low roll too poorly. So we're just gonna go ahead and full defend. It's gonna hurt. And I think we might have to... Come on, man. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Why would you do this to me? Give me carnage, please. Okay, I'll take 2 strikes. Yikes. Okay, Anchor makes us not need to rest, along with the Fairy in a bottle. Of course, I don't want to pop the Fairy in the bottle on Act 1 boss. Okay, we gotta not split our archetypes too hard. We're going for block. We have a minor, like, specialization in maybe doing some exhaust stuff. So, I mean, limit break's always not bad. Is it... I mean, Flame Barrier, though. Especially versus this... Flame Barrier is too good versus this guy. And the birds, I mean, there's a lot. Now we're going Body Slam. We need it. It'll enable some sick plays. I would like the Bash upgrade as well. And in this instance of reality, in parentheses, this, you know, we drew Bash first, so it would have been good to do so, but it'll be okay. And I think maybe... I mean, we're likely to either get an offering. We have, like, some decent block coming up, but we could draw 5 strikes. And that scares the fuck out of me. Like, that's terrifying. Is 3 block gonna do it? I don't know, but I guess I'm playing it. I really hope we don't draw 5 strikes. We didn't. Whew. I mean, if we did, that would have been really freaking bad. We got the Flame Barrier, though. And I guess we're offering, because I don't really want to let the Carnage go. Ooh, we also could Body Slam. What do we think? What do we think? Power through Body Slam's a lot of damage. Currently, you're doing 18... and we're going up to 15, so we're taking 3 damage. So I'm not that pressed. It would be a lot of damage. It's true, that is true. But we could get the Feel No Pain out of our draw cycle. And not have to, like, we're basically, we got net 3 negative cards removed by following the play that we just did instead of going for a little bit more damage. We don't have to play the defend. We're only blocking 3 with it. But it's not like the strikes are doing much either, so... Oh, actually, no, we didn't even have to do that. We had the... I didn't even clock the days as something that could have been positive for us, but it was. So... I guess just... This one's pretty easy. We do that. And you're at half health. Carnage here is obviously, like, I mean, Carnage is just so, you wouldn't imagine it, but it's so consistent. yeah, it has ethereal, but whenever you get it, it just like you normally play it. Now this sucks a little bit. Would have been a great turn to draw a body block on and an entrench. I mean, that could have ended the fight right there, but maybe we'll have that opportunity next time. No reason to play cards that we're not actually using. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's why we upgraded the body slam. Get a little bit of damage, we get a ton of block. Okay, we are getting close. We're getting close, but Carnage ends it. We have power through to maybe make it through. Youch. Okay, this does 8 and 9, which is not enough. So we're just gonna power through. Play all the block we got. He's doing 30, so we're going to live. We're not gonna use the Fairy in a Bottle. That got a lot closer than I really thought it would. But we make it out. I will give you this. We were a bit greedy, doing 4 elites and not resting once. But it paid off. And we had this ace in our sleeve. Yeah, we're taking corruption. Yeah, we're taking corruption, and I'm feeling good. Now, energy relic or something. Busted Crown actually synergizes. In a weird way, it does synergize with Singing Bowl because it makes you much more likely to just skip. Now, is that a healthy synergy? Because you would rather just see the 3 cards and skip if none of them were useful. But, and considering Sozu, because we also have Prayer Wheel. So we could either, I mean, hell, we could take Cursed Key as well. Cursed Key is probably one of the least, I guess, harmful energy relics. Because, like, you get 2 curses for an energy. Now, you might find chests in question marks. That's not as common, though. I think maybe Cursed Key. And I don't think we've taken it before. So, I guess I'll take it. Show you what it's like. 'Cause I think it's pretty good. And we don't have to gimp ourselves for card rewards, because I mean we've got corruption, so if we find Shrug It Offs, we're just taking them, and we need a Dark Embrace as well. Now we got a lot of money. We're not at full health. That's got to be considered. I think what we're doing might be hitting early merchant, because there's not any late merchants. I don't know what's up with that. And potentially 3 elites. If we take this right path. With... No, we don't get that campfire. We get 2 there, though. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking we go straight up to this merchant. We'll go ahead and cash our cash in. So that we can hopefully get something more tangible. Cash all of our power-ups in so that we don't die with 300 in our pocket, I guess. I mean, why not? I guess we don't have barricade yet either. So that needs to be considered, that we don't use all of our skills before they're needed. But I think we do the well, do we do the offering here? Let's try and heal up a little bit. Oh man, that feels very good, just exhausting stuff and it being like, hey, you want some more damage? You want some more block? Yeah, actually I do. Draw first. Alright, now what's our We have Entrench and Flame Barrier. We're not gonna get Body Slam though. See, this is the problem with not having... I mean, we need the block right now. We'll save this defend. And it's very likely you die. Well, actually, it was guaranteed that you die, so I don't know what I was yapping about, I guess. More HP and Shrug It Offs are always going to be added to our deck. Now, these guys... I guess we draw first. And you will go... We could hit you with Carnage twice. Or we could just get you low enough. I think we're going to be doing a lot of bigger attacks. So... we could do a medium attack on you, and if we get a really big block turn, we full send you and hopefully get you killed. And we can just play the defend to full block instead of the power through. Flame Barrier here helps. There's a high roll here where we get corruption from our Shrug It Off. We could also get Body Slam, we get Offering. I think there's a lot of stuff that's good for drawing here. We gotta defend, which was none of the aforementioned things. Huh. I mean, they're gonna hit us, and then most likely either one or both of them are gonna go and try and get away. So, do we just play a barricade, or not barricade, play defend and bash this guy so that there's not as much pressure? Because, I mean, they're not doing damage, but they're taking my gold. I mean, this does 4 damage overall. And makes us reduce the damage we take so that we can feel a little better about playing Offering. And we are playing Offering. So we're going to be losing at minimum 2 HP from this combat, but we want to keep the gold around. So let's get the Feel No Pain out there. Man. That's, well, we're doing one more Entrench, and we're not going to get any more block. So this puts us here. We can get you closer. I guess we do you with 2 strikes. And you get pretty close. So Carnage does you... I think we have a good chance. We also have the Shrug It Offs. I mean, I think we got a good chance to kill you. For minimum damage that we took. I honestly think we would have killed you. Let's see if we kill you with Sharon's Ashes. It's close. It is close. Okay. Not terrible. And I think, yes. The Body Slam needs an upgrade. But it also needs... we need draw for it. It might be a little early to take it, but we might wish we would have taken it later on. Let's see what we get in the second. I double-clicked. We got an Infernal Blade. It exhausts at least. So it's vaguely... yeah, okay. Don't double-click your mouse and take a random thing. With that, we're not going to take that. That misplay. Didn't have to happen. Now we get membership card, which pays for itself. Juzu Bracelet is really nice. We do want Iron Wave, I think. Same thing with Chrysalis could be nice. Does it go 5? Ooh. That's a lot of extra skills to burn. And it's a skill itself. Could give us a lot of fuel. Nothing else here really helps along our build. I mean, we can get more healing, which would be nice, obviously. We're going to remove a strike, though. And do we save some cash? I don't really think we should. I think we take this. I'd rather have it than the Eternal Feather. 12 HP is nice, but I think it could add up. Depending on, I think we're okay. I don't think we're gonna take too much damage, otherwise I would have taken it. But it could be a misplay. Iron Wave gives us block. I didn't see whether or not we could have bought Chrysalis. If we could have, then we should have over Iron Wave. But past that, I think we're done here. Yeah. I mean, we could get a fire potion, I guess, for cheap. We'll save up and hopefully we find another. Ooh, I do like warp tongs. We got a lot of stuff to upgrade. We lose. Oh, that's a pretty bad curse, though. Could we? No, we don't have a guaranteed shop. I'll just take the upgrade. It's a little cowardly, I will admit. However, I don't think we need it, and it could hurt us decently. We'll just take the free upside without the downside. And, well, if you're playing on the exact same seed as me, you could have taken that and just removed it here. But there was no way for me to know that, so we make plays based on hopefully what is the correct path, but there is variance in RNG. And since we didn't do that, we get Lantern, which is nice. So, you know, were we really punished, or did we make the correct play? I think we go ahead and play Corruption. These guys will do a lot of damage to us. We'd rather just... Well, we want to play fast because they're playing fast and they don't have a lot of health. We'll make you vulnerable to reduce the amount of damage coming in. And we do want to kill that one first. Now we can spread the vulnerable around. I guess with this realization I should have vulnerable one of these guys instead. But I guess if I hit you again, you'll be weakened for the next turn. So, I don't know. Did I double down on my mistake? Maybe. Or, okay, you do 6 on the following turn. I mean, you're not doing a lot of damage overall. All of you fellas. And if I hit you... Oh, we gotta hit you twice. The dazed going won't get you. We're taking a little bit of damage, but we got one down. And we've got some powers out. So I don't mind it. Oh man, Charon's Ashes is so sick. I love it. Do we... Offering? We're wasting a lot of energy if we don't. But we're spending some health that we're not getting back if we do. Which is a bit unfortunate, I think. And we have a body slam, so we could get a Carnage and body slam. Infernal Blade gives us Hemo, which we're gonna try to avoid there. Let's get the Feel No Pain out. So we win the fight. And we get Blood Vial. Man, Blood Vial shows up a lot. I don't know, like, if we're just getting kind of lucky in seeing this, or if it's... I don't know what rarity... Okay, it's common. So you can see what they are. Right, they're all... These Shop Relic... I didn't realize that was a different tier, so you can... I guess it makes sense, it's a membership card. This is a rare relic. Yeah, that makes sense. Both of these being rare relics. Rare relic. This is uncommon. Okay. Interesting. So it is a common relic, and that's why we're seeing it a lot. Exhume is part of the team there. That's for certain. This is the books, right? I mean, Nilleries would be good. We get to read about the lore. And we got Nilleries, so I mean, yeah. I'm feeling quite good. It's a nice deck to start off with. For the first recording of the day. Book of Stabbing. We don't have the perfect start here. I think we do want to add some draw to our deck because we've got decent energy actually. And with our corruption, we do get quite a lot of, you know, reduction to our cost because free is free, you know. But we'll just hit you. We'll play everything. Ooh, demon form, is that necessary? I mean, it could be at the bottom. Does this say it shuffles? Okay. Nilleries could be interesting if you had Glass Eye. I wonder if it actually shuffles. Like if you see that you don't want the order that you're drawing stuff, if you shuffle this in, if it reshuffles the entire deck, or if it'll just show you where it put it in your deck. This is some game theory stuff, which is gonna not be applicable in like 99% of runs, but it's interesting to think about, right? For me, anyway. We don't have any Exhume targets for now. I guess I should have shrugged first. Because now if we draw Carnage, it dies. But that might actually not be that bad. And we got the Body Slam, which was... I mean, that's not what I was going for, but I did think in the back of my mind, what if we drew Body Slam? 40 damage for free. I take Havoc, I guess? Or not. And Nilleries just gives you so much fuel with this type of deck. It's kind of like your favorite to see. I don't know what the other books are, because I remember getting... Isn't there like a Necronomicon as well? I don't know how many books there are. If there's just two. If it's like a 50-50. I don't remember what the Necronomicon does either. Let's see what we get. We got a Sever Soul. Obviously, we don't want to take this damage. The Sever Soul will get rid of the wounds. That's actually interesting. Maybe I should be picking this up. Juggernaut, I mean, sure. I don't know. I probably shouldn't have added that. Because we're going to take a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Oh, I feel really good that I did 5 damage to him. Youch. We really need the Dark Embrace. Alright, Carnage gets you pretty close. We can Offering as a last resort. That was a lot of exhausting. Let's continue that train. Alright, you died. That could have went better. I think I would get a little bit greedy with Nilleries. Ooh, a Sentinel. Yes. Yes, take the Sentinel. Alright, let's try and be a little careful. We're gonna hit this campfire. We do get... Okay, what a sick joke. We get a relic, or a curse. We're not gonna be leaving many cards in our hand, but it's gonna exacerbate the issues that we're currently facing. So I don't know if that was maybe correct to do, because we didn't really need the relic, and it didn't turn out to be a good relic anyway, so... What upgrade would help us? Or do we just rest? I think there's a good relic, or good upgrade target, rather. Like, Feel No Pain would be quite good. Same thing with Sentinel, but we need... I mean, we need draw. That's as simple as it gets. We need some draw. We need draw. Flame Barrier does help. I can't in good consciousness upgrade Feel No Pain for 1 extra block. I guess we upgrade Flame Barrier. It's a bit versatile. You get Regret instantly, but they're not attacking. In fact, we can bash Carnage 1. 8, you're gonna do something like 40, so this could kill you. We can Reckless Charge if not. It kills you on the dot. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. And I don't think we play Offering. We take the... Is this gonna do 1 or 2 damage? I would like to see. We don't need the powers. It does 2 damage because it counts itself. Interesting. I need to do something. I'll be back. I'll pause the recording. We'll see how this works. See you in a bit. And we're back. I wonder how that comes through on the video. Alright, let's go ahead and take stock. We killed one of you guys. Damaged you a little bit. And now you're hitting us. Flame Barrier does quite the amount for us here. I think we Feel No Pain into the Infernal Blade, maybe? We got a Thunderclap. That's quite nice. Now, it's not going to... I guess we could play the Iron Wave instead. It's pretty much going to cover our block, but it's actually doing less damage, so why would we? We don't want this stuff. Vanillary is going to be for refilling. We shouldn't just add random crap. I mean, I guess we're going to do a big body slam. That's what we got it for. Let's get one of you down, because you're starting to get a lot of strength. Double tap could be nice. No, we didn't get anything, but we do have corruption. We're most likely just going to draw... Could draw an Exhume, which would give us an Infernal Blade that we could maybe double tap. And indeed... I guess let's see what we grab. And we're doing plenty of damage regardless. Because we're exhausting so much. So, yeah, I mean, we didn't do very much, but we actually did. Because, what did we do? Like, probably 8 times 3 or something? Did we play 8 cards there? I guess maybe not. Because we only have 6 exhausted cards. Regardless, we don't take damage and we win. Duplication Potion's very nice. We don't want any of this stuff. I do want the Impervious, though. I will take the Impervious, that's for sure. And we'll just go ahead and Smith again, even though it's not the most impactful. I mean, getting the Impervious up is quite impactful. 10 block. It's quite the big efficiency upgrade for it. Still got the Regret. And indeed, I do regret. Man, we gotta get rid of these strikes. We gotta get rid of these strikes. They're really cramping our And we do want to play this. I don't want the wounds, so I'll let the regret roll. I don't think we need another corruption, but I will take a battle trance. Alright, you're hitting us pretty hard, and we have almost no block. That's a classic. That is a classic. Jeez, man. Jeez. Okay, well. What can we do about that? I guess duplication potion defend? It doesn't feel very good. Duplication potion defend and then kill this guy? I mean, sure. You don't... Wait, you do go down just perfectly. Okay, well, we're taking 20. And I guess Fiendfire, I wouldn't mind, maybe. No, we do get it. See what the Infernal Blade blesses us with. Random Twin Strike. I guess we're just gonna play random attack cards. Oh, I got happy for a second. This is just for the combat. Man, one Dark Embrace would really set the engine on fire, but we've done this multiple times. You know the drill. If you've been watching all of them, which I guess that's... You could not be doing that. And that'd be fine. Welcome. If this is your first video, probably isn't. But I'm trying to, you know, act as though it could be, right? This is an archive of, you know, recording what we're doing. So I'll try to be as future-proof it, I guess. Unfortunate drawing the corruption here, but I guess we could have thought about that before we just mindlessly drawed. That's why you draw first, to avoid these unfortunate fates. It's gonna be quite unfortunate as well, because we don't really have much damage output. We're gonna be forced into the offering, because we're dead otherwise. Well, I guess we do have Fairy in a Bottle. Now, Dark Embrace helps a massive amount here. Impervious takes most of the edge off. Do we want to... Let's see, we have 8 cards. We play this, we go down 7, we draw 3. But then that's it for our draw. Now we could draw... Corruption, we could draw Fiendfire, we could draw... Entrench, Body Slam. I mean, there's a whole lot of things we could draw. We also have 17 cards to draw from, so it's... I think we just go ahead... What's on our offering? We could offering back. I don't think that's entirely necessary. That's Battle Trance. We do at least get the Body Slam. Now, we got Regret as well. That's not going to feel very good. That's for sure. This doesn't give it back to us for free. So, I think we are, what? Just trying to get as much out of our hand as possible. And we're weakened as well. Dang, bro. What I thought was going to be a big turn comes out to very barely help us survive. Okay, we get Fiendfire. I really need that corruption, though. All of this isn't entirely necessary. But I mean, how much damage are you gonna do? 25? That's nothing. Need the corruption. We don't get it. But we cycled a bunch of cards. We replaced our Shrug-It-Offs with basic cards, so I guess it's not as bad. We can make sure we're not weakened next turn. Right. We have Dark Embrace. I wasn't yeah, we're losing the Carnage as well. Jeez, man. Jeez, give me a break. Gotta get back into the piloting of this deck. Now we do get a good... I mean, the next time you attack, we're probably dead, so we gotta go fast. And we might have damage here. We'll go ahead and draw, because why not? We do get the Corruption finally. We're not gonna be able to infinite draw off of it, but getting it out there... Frankly, you're dead, right? We get so much block. We do a lot of damage. Yeah, you're dead. Okay. Ooh, okay. Mummified Hand helps massively here. And the Blood Potion to keep us alive. Shrug It Offs are always added to this deck archetype. And we get the Corruption right away. We kind of have to use it. Especially, wow. Especially with this hand. We do the power through. I don't think there's much reason to do it. We don't really want this stuff. Just because we can add cards doesn't mean we have to. Now, we're not drawing. So let's Offering first. Well, we don't have to Offering. We're fine. We'll get a little bit of regret. But maybe if I could... We want to heal. We need to heal, in fact. Alright. Now we get some actual draw off of this. We're gonna be able to entrench. I guess we will. And Fiendfire might just give us a kill if we draw it. We didn't draw it. Anger, right. I am angered that I get that. But we win. Oh man, it goes from one run to Crisis. I think we're resting here. I think we kind of have to. And that said what? It said hour 13 minutes. How long have we been recording? So I guess I was away for 16 minutes in the pause. Alright. We need... any cards that do anything? Do those exist? Huh. It's a good thing we rested, I guess. Do we take... Blood for Blood could give us some damage. Bludgeoned as well. I mean, it's a little cooked that we're going, huh, how are we gonna win this fight? Are we gonna add outside cards to win? We might have to. That's decent amount of damage when I have 2 blocks to do anything with. I keep flying a little close to the sun, but maybe we'll make it. So I think we need to work on these guys. I forgot that it applied Weaken. We could have reduced some damage coming in. Seeing red might help. Really, we want Nillaries to give us a Dark Embrace. Now we'll actually get a decent turn here. We do get Corruption. We don't need to corrupt our power through this time. So we'll play it like this. Let's one-shot this guy, take some damage off the field. I guess throw our attack into him. None of that, none of that. Okay. Carnage, the Feel No Pain's at the bottom. Let's see what we get from here. Get another free Carnage. So I am going to Offering. We do get Bludgeon as well. So Bludgeon kills. Let's get Feel No Pain out there. And we're gonna try and not play any skills that we don't have to. Like these ones. We don't have to play those. They will come in handy later. So we get the big debuff. And he takes a turn off. We get a pretty... I mean... We hit you for some amount of health, but holy... It's not looking the best. Do we keep the Seeing Red around? I don't think we'll need it. So let's burn it. None of that. You resummon your minions, huh? Okay. Another Offering could maybe get us off the ground. But our health is getting danger low. I think we have to have that draw, though. The Dark Embrace really is missed here. But we might get a nice body slam. We are, unfortunately, frail, so we want to work a bash in. I think we have to work a bash in. And I think we're trying to at least get some damage on the Collector before he starts hitting us for crazy amounts of damage. Because... man, it really feels bad doing this into effectively... like, we're not getting big numbers here. Okay. So we have a Bludgeon, we have a Carnage. They're both doing almost nothing. Body Slam's free. If we play Iron Wave plus another attack, we'll get a little bit more block, which could make the difference. I think we let the unupgraded Carnage lapse. And we Bludgeon. Get you lower. And you'll be vulnerable next turn. Sentinel isn't bad. Ooh, 37, huh? Plus night or 16 times 2. That's a lot of damage. We do have the Impervious, which might, quite frankly, be the only thing that'll keep us rolling here. Do 9 into my draw pile. I don't know. Well, let's see. This is putting us at 10 block. And you guys are doing 32. So if we heal for 20% of our max HP, it's, what? Get 18. I think that will keep our Fairy in a bottle. Barely. And unfortunately, we can't kill one of you. If we killed one of you, that would help drastically, but we didn't factor that in. And Barricade, is it too late? It's not. Now, Intimidate, let's see, I mean, most of what we're going to be drawing is either giving us energy or free, or both. So we stay alive. Flame Barrier. Really unfortunate to not have the Barricades. So we're gonna try, I guess, to just block his damage coming in, leave the sentinels for another time. I think at this point, another body slam could maybe save us here. Okay, we get the barricade, get the defend, shrug it off, we do a little bit of damage. And we're actually holding block for the first time. And we get the entrench. Okay, we're fine. Yikes, man. I promise I'm not making it nail-biting for entertainment value. That's for damn sure. I much rather would be winning. We do get an actual barricade. Okay. Now we're in the same situation as before. In the last run. This was on Act 1, though. Never take Runic Pyramid, man. Honestly. Now here it might not be that bad. But, well, actually we do have regret. Runic Pyramid calls to me like a siren in the deep. So does Snecko Eye. Don't really want more curses, but 3 relics. Well, I mean, confused. We're gonna be having stuff for free a lot of the time. We already have a good amount of, but it kind of ruins the synergy with the body slam being free. Let's see what we get. Cannot be removed from a deck. That's fine. Fossilized Helix and White Beast statue. Boot is whatever. Like it can be helpful, but I don't know if it's gonna do much in this deck. But Fossilized Helix is very strong. Same thing with White Beast. Although Fossilized, well, actually, I was gonna say it gets worse because of Anchor, but it actually gets better. We can block Inconsequential and try and go for a big attack. Now we get Dono Deku, which is interesting. 3 elites. We want to hit a shop early, maybe? Sorry, shop machine broke. First they're all early and then they're all late. Make it make sense. We do have the bracelet, so we could potentially get shop in the question marks. Good amount of campfires on this left side as well. So at least that we have that going for us. I think we go to here. If we don't see a shop, we... Oh no, there's one here. So we can just go... We can go basically straight up. This gives us 3 question marks. And... campfire as well. So yeah. We'll go for this one. Well, so you're hitting me first, so we do want to block for a little bit, if not all. And then, actually, Buffer will prevent the offering from hitting us. So let's do a regular draw, and then we might offering. Get Flame Barrier, actually. So we're just blocking most... Wait, 35. Yeah, we're blocking all your damage. So I guess we'll just hit you and pass. We don't need to be adding much. We're not in like a long fight scenario. At least I'm hoping we're not in a long fight scenario. Cut to hour 3 of fighting against these guys. Feel no pain. Made the strike free, so let's draw. Not a good turn this time. Guess I'll start working on you. We will at least perfectly block his attacks, because I believe it acts in order. We can observe that now. Yeah. So we take 13. It's not awful. Does make me think I should have just did offering, because all my good cards are at the bottom, but that's how it goes. when you don't thin out your deck. So we can take you out at least. Block a little bit of what this guy's doing. And hopefully we'll, I don't know, draw the cards that make this deck do anything at some point. And hopefully when doing that, we also get a little bit of, I don't know, block? When I say a little bit, like maybe enough to full block. Alright, we finally find ourselves with good cards. Yeah. And I mean we're fine now. It's just getting to this point shouldn't constitute like 30 health going, because we can't keep up that pace. Maybe, although second wind help with managing the wounds, but I think we just would rather have additional block. And we're taking none of that. The elites. Hopefully these question marks give us some good stuff. We can't afford digging deep here, so we're just gonna go for one. And I think this is quite nice. We could bandage up or purity. Now purity could actually be helpful, getting rid of stuff, but bandage up maybe is best. Ooh. Yes, I think I would like another relic. Little scary. In fact, a lot of scary. However, we'll be okay. I think we are exhuming the bandage. A little desperate, frankly. Yeah, I'll take an impervious. We retain our buffer, though. For how long? Well, don't ask me questions you don't want to know the answer to. Get a little bit of work done. Guess we'll start working on the front guy. And we're losing the buffer this time, but it will serve its purpose. I do like it when they open their mouth face plate thing. They go wah. Think editor, make that noise whenever these guys open up for the rest of the entire playthrough. Why are you talking to yourself? It's really strange. Stop it. Get some help. Very nice stuff here. Very nice stuff indeed. Do we have the body slam? We do, potentially. Not a lot of draw, though, so let's partition our block. I think we get rid of our lower end block. Never mind, we're killing one of you, and it's gonna be you with the body slam. So we toast you, we bash you, we also pummel you, and you're dead. Well, that's nice with the boot actually there. When you would lose HP, lose one yet less. Could be helpful. And yeah, I guess 20 damage for plated armor. I want body slams, but I kind of need them to be upgraded, I'm gonna be honest. We just don't have the draw. I guess I should have, like, why did I take Iron Wave? I really shouldn't have taken either of these. The rest, I guess, are fine. I mean, obviously, I'd like to not have the curses. In fact, I need to keep that in my head. We don't want to open these chests coming up. We're not gonna... The curses could get a lot worse. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, Gremlin Horn. Entrench. We're obviously removing the regret. We can't remove the other curse. So maybe if we hold... We could open this... Although we're going through 2 elites with a curse. Like, what is that worth it for 1 relic? At this point, I don't know if that's the case. I think we just want to get to the boss. Molten Egg would give us the opportunity to get more body slams upgraded. But Gremlin Horn could help us out on Donudaku. And everything in between. Now, Havoc is interesting. But I think at the end of the day, we save up for that shop upcoming. Maybe get a little bit more removes out. It's perfect blocks. We just hit you, I guess. We're most likely to be able to play what we draw. It's just a strike, but 6 damage we wouldn't have had otherwise. We do get a barricade. And I guess we're playing it and hoping that we hit Impervious. Hit Strike. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Guess we'll keep Ixiom. It's fine, we have Buffer. And having the barricade out means that we can really just do what we want. As long as we actually draw blocks, and we did. I saw the Dark Embrace for a second there on the right. Once again, everything's mostly fine. Guess we can exhume bandage ups. Actually, we don't even need that. We're not even damaged. We can power through and what? I guess Infernal Blade? I don't know. Oh, it perfectly ended the fight. Yippee. So now we are getting rid of Plated Steel for the Entropic Brew. And getting max HP and getting more max HP. Now we'll upgrade here. Might be time to upgrade the Bash. It could be time to upgrade the Bash or the Barricade. I'll upgrade the Barricade first since we really need it out. We really have to play it when we get it. And I'd rather not have to choose between it and Corruption if we drew them both. So we'll do a little bit of draw. And our starter turn's gonna suck because we have nothing. Yeah, that's just what it is. Dark Embrace could be helpful. Right, you're doing, what, 50 damage, 41. You're doing almost my entire health bar on turn 2. I mean, you are an Act 3 elite, but that's, you got quite the pair on you, that's what I'll say. Great, Body Slam. Jeez, brother. Hop you and draw a strike. I think that's among the worst things I could have drawn, frankly. You're gonna go. So actually we will at least... And the boot helps with that. But this will exhaust. We'll get the Shron's Ashes. You'll go. And you'll hit me first. So we're taking 9. Which, considering what was on the field seconds ago, I guess I will be okay with it, frankly. Wow. Okay. And we took 8 actually because of Tungsten Rod. That would actually, getting this early for Act 2 would, heck, even Act 1. I mean, that there, it doesn't sound like much, but There's a lot of enemies that do multi-attacks, like the bird, like the birds. So that's kind of interesting. We'll get the power out, draw a little bit more. And I guess play a block. We have these weird... Like, our turns are awful until they're not. It's basically what we're doing. And that's why the offering is so important. So do we... I guess there's no reason not to bandage up first. That will draw us a card. I mean, we have this... We're not going to draw much, though. So I guess let's go ahead and offering. Alright. Now we can actually play the video game. Let's exhume. Might as well grab the bandage up so that we get back to full. Keep playing cards. Just keep playing cards. Alright, we have 2 body slams, so you're dead. We can even make it even a little more ridiculous there. Strength pot doesn't make the cut, I don't think. Fiendfire could. Fiendfire really could. But I think it doesn't. Too many freaking cards to mess around. I don't... What is this oh, it just... It gives us the red mask. Yeah, starting with weakness could turn a lot of fights. And it gets rid of... artifact. And we might still get enough gold to get something from the shop. Now, I did take this, but we had Matrushka. It did give us great relics. What did it give us as a curse? Regret, right. Does it always give that, or does the game just hate me? Because, I mean, I guess the game could just hate me. Yeah, I don't want any of that. Alright, Nemesis. Yeah, that's an apt name. He's doing 33 weakened. Great. No, that's actually great. Ah, okay, I guess we're just taking it on the forehead. Oh, the boot actually bypasses your intangible. It's quite nice. Really unfortunate that our barrier got procced by regret. Yes, very unfortunate. 27, it's not the most damage we've ever taken, but I'd rather not have taken it to begin with. Let's offering first. And we want to get Barricade out there. So let's get it out there. It hit the Shrug It Off upgraded, which is very good. And we will be able to convert this block into good stuff. Or Fiendfire, you say. Or Fiendfire. Well, go ahead and do the blocking. And we'll burn the rest of this, I guess. Not bad. Not bad at all. And we just... See, it's just a beautiful thing. I should have played Entrance. I thought we had enough energy to do that. My bad. I don't think it's gonna matter, though. We get a body slam and you're dead. No, we don't get the body slam. So, indeed, you're not dead yet. But you're also not anywhere near hurting me. And we just gotta pass until we get what we need. I mean, I really wish I had the statistics for it, because I wonder how much of our overall damage is just gonna be exhausting stuff with Sharon's Ashes. I really do wonder, because I think it's a good portion. Alright. Unfortunately, we don't... Well, we do kill you because of the boot. You know, I saw the boot and I said, wow. I mean, with other decks it might be useful, but it's not going to be helpful for us. And I was wrong. And I want to formally apologize to the boot. Because it's a good relic. Now, the boot should really... You should start showing up when we play the defect. That would be really sick if you did that. I'll send you off with honors this time. So you come back later. Now, the upgrade here... This is the weird thing about corruption decks, is what do we upgrade? There's a lot of stuff that could be helpful. Like, I guess we should hit Bash finally. But there's not really anything that's like, this will change the way that we play forever. Now, if we got one Dark Embrace, that would be what I would say is changing the way we play forever. Outside of that, though, not really all about it. I will bite. I'll play the Sentinel, see what we get from Gremlin Horn. Okay, nothing much. I guess we don't want to defend. I don't need the corruption. I've already got one. Okay. Guess let's draw first. Again. Well, actually, not again. Fiendfire, huh? I think we can get you dead before we play the Fiendfire. I don't necessarily want to play the power through, actually. So let's hit this guy, and the Sharons will get the dagger. Barricade. Nice. Now, you hit me pretty hard, and I don't care, because, boom, your dagger's dead. Power through, and we'll play the attacks to proc our Ornamental Fan, and then we'll entrench. And I'm behind like 50,000 proxies. I've got lots of block. I've got a buffer, a barricade. Like, you're never hitting me. You never stood a chance, Reptomancer. In fact, well, you did stand a chance. But now you don't. You almost one-shot me earlier. See you later. Lizard Tail. Okay. I mean, they love me in a weird way. They're giving me good stuff that I really just need the other card. I really need the Dark Embrace. But this just shows that... Well, I have a lot of relics. I don't know. I was like, you could do this at home. I've been complaining a lot, but I'm pretty lucky here. But even if you don't have all the pieces of a... Like, you don't have Corruption, Barricade, 15, Dark Embraces, you know, Dead Branch, it still works without every piece of the puzzle. Now, Barricade is a lot of the puzzle already, right? The other ones are just kind of add-ons. So go for Barricade. What are we upgrading? I don't really know. What does this do? It just makes you cheaper? It doesn't do anything for us. I guess we upgrade the Feel No Pain here. We're going to be exhausting a lot of cards. And we might be able to remove a card. We aren't, but we get another Feel No Pain, maybe. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. Feel No Pain. We could get Warcry, I guess. It technically does draw and afford us a little bit of, like, it shouldn't hurt to add. It's not gonna do very much, but whatever, I guess. And let's face our fears. Let's hit Dono Deku. That extra Feel No Pain will be nice if we can get everything rolling. So we're negated. Let's go ahead and Feel No Pain. Let's Warcry. Now next turn we might want the Impervious. The Flame Barrier is going to block. So yeah, let's do that. Go ahead and make sure we have the block for next turn. I honestly, with these Entropic Brews, I'm tempted to discard the Fairy in a Bottle because we have the Lizard Tail. I think I am going to do that. Well, yeah, Secret Technique. Give me, oh, it's a skill. Well, give me Offering. I know this is gonna draw our Impervious, but we have so much energy. It's a bit wasteful. So let's just go ahead and get a big hit. Let's get you primed for some vulnerability. Now, I don't know if I want to play the Impervious. I think we'll just play the thick Body Slam. We get the fan first. Do a good bit of damage, and we still have a lot coming up. Alright, we're doing 30. We do get the Corruption, though. We're not gonna draw. Let's use that and see what we get. More. Yes. We just want to use everything. There's nothing after this fight for now. So why not make it as OP as possible? We'll save the Sentinel, I guess. And the Defend. Add some Seeing Red. Now Shrug is very nice. Helps us out here. Keep hitting Donu. We're full blocking each time. I mean, as soon as we get the barricade, I think it's over. Until we get it, it's a little sus. Because we're spending a lot of our skills. Yeah, we're spending a lot of them. We do have Dono on the ropes, though. I think we keep the Entrench in the back pocket. And go ahead and get rid of the Seeing Red. It won't do that much for us. Alright, we finally get the barricade. And we have the chance to exhume something important. I think that's something important. I don't know what that is, actually. Probably draw related. If I had to guess. Considering how we don't have anything in our hands right now. Yeah, I guess Offering is the most impactful thing. We get a full new hand. It's nothing. There's nothing in that hand. So you're doing what? 30, no, 40 something. So let's go ahead and plop. You exhaust and you give us some stuff. Dono is getting closer and closer by the day. But it's taken a while, I won't lie. Just keep adding skills so that we can keep burning. And we do get the Bash Carnage. And we'll burn the Entrench. Well, let's do the Warcry first. Yes, I would like another Entrench, thank you. Nice turn here, nice turn here. Oh, okay, we're okay. We're gonna be just fine. I wasn't that worried, but they did get a lot of strength. And we have a lot of detritus in the deck. Certainly a timeline where we get a little closer, but I don't think it would have gotten that close. And that's another win. That's what, Ascension 8, so next will be Ascension 9. We've won. And well, you know what time it is. Closing the video. Thank you for watching and thank you for your time.